Powerful words. 3 rock climbers were stuck high up on a jagged mountain face after getting caught up in a swirling tornado that caused havoc to their ascent. They were trapped for days, and from across the way they could see another group who were safe on the other side on a mountain ridge. The 3 climbers knew that the only way off the rock edge was to tie a rope to the other mountain face where the second group was, or face certain death due to their supplies running low. So the rope was tied, and the 2 groups supported one another as the 3 climbers had to effectively tight rope across to the other side to survive. The first of the climbers started walking across, gradually getting quicker, whilst the other group continually shouted at him to slow down and take his time. The tightrope climber looked up at them and started increasing his speed as he focused ahead of himself, despite the other group by now screaming for him to slow down as he was going too fast for the conditions and faced instant death with the 1,000-foot drop below. They shouted that he was going to die. He stared at them and was focused as he surged forward. The climber kept his eyes firmly on the shouting group and continued racing towards them at breakneck speed before finally making it. Then the second and the third climbers both tried to walk across more cautiously, as they had been deterred by the screams from the other group when the first climber had raced across the rope. However, the second and third climbers tragically perished very quickly and fell to their deaths below, despite taking this more cautious approach and where they were edging slowly across the rope. As the first climber caught his breath, a member in the second group said, "Are you crazy? Did you not hear us telling you to slow down?" The exhausted climber signaled to them that he was in fact deaf and thought that they were encouraging him, so that is why he went for it even more, with more zest and more passion. The moral of the story: there is power of life and death in the tongue. An encouraging word to someone who is down can lift them up and help them make it through the day, especially if they believe what they feel is encouragement. A destructive word to someone who is down can be what it takes to kill them. So be careful of what you say. Speak well to those who cross your path. This is a simple story of the power of words, and sometimes it is hard to understand that an encouraging word can go such a long way. It can help people to achieve their goals and overcome the most impossible of odds. Anyone can speak words that tend to rob another of the spirit to continue in difficult times. But can you help someone with your words of encouragement? That is a litmus test. This story proves that sometimes you have to be responsible and careful with what you say. You need to understand that a simple word of encouragement, a simple positive affirmation, can mean the world to someone who is destitute or is in a situation where the odds are insurmountable. You need to be aware that your word does carry weight. So be mindful and meaningful when you interact with others in your life. Encourage people you know today. Get behind them, support them, tell them that they can achieve everything in their life, and always remember the significance of the power of words.